Learning objectives, CLOs versus MLOs. Okay, so we talked a little bit about this earlier. Our course learning objectives, they're also called course learning outcomes or learning goals, and they're written as COs or CLOs. Now, sometimes you'll also have program learning outcomes, and program learning outcomes usually dictate what a particular course learning outcomes and objectives are going to be. So you have program, course, and then module or unit. So module learning objectives are also called MOs or MLOs, and these are those small steps, those incremental steps that students take along the way to successfully complete the CLOs and prove to the instructor that they grasp the concept or the knowledge or the skill. So let's look at an example of the template practice we just did. So our CLO, which is the 30,000-foot view, is discuss the importance of course culture and communication in an online course. In other words, when students walk away from this course, they are going to be able to converse and discuss competently with other people about why culture and communication and instructor presence is important in online courses. And then what are those smaller steps? Well, they're going to identify strategies that they can use to create that culture. They're going to explain why instructor presence is key, and they're going to be able to apply strategies to create that community. And let's take a look at a visual representation. So imagine you're here, you're coming into a learning unit or a module, you don't know anything. You see that the course learning objective that's connected to the unit is up here. That's our endpoint. That's what we want to walk away with. So we're at the bottom of the stairs. We're going to press start like we're in a video game, and we're going to act like Super Mario, and we're going to jump and learn this module objective, jump and learn the next one, jump and learn this one and this one until we finish that level and we walk away having learned this CLO. Let's look at a different representation. Let's think of it as a paper outline. So our CLO, that would operate as our thesis statement. Everybody remember those days where you had to write a 5-paragraph essay. You've got your thesis paragraph and your supporting paragraphs and your closing one. So our thesis paragraph would be our course learning objective for this unit. And then each module learning objectives would be one of the supporting paragraphs. So that's just another way to visually grasp the concept of learning objectives. MLOs, those are those module learning objectives, those steps, can also be called unit learning objectives. They are more specific than CLOs. They're written from the learner perspective. They're specific and they're measurable. Another way to think about it is this concept called SMART, which is an acronym. And if you actually look at this online, if you do a search of SMART learning objectives, you'll see that the A and the R are sometimes they use different words, but the concept's the same. So in this version, it's specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. And there's a workbook to the faculty. It goes into more depth of learning objectives